people, I gotta leave on a good note. Try to do this way more professional than the last one. So yeah, we are basically changing everything because our new B2B, business to business, is taking off. It's doing pretty well. So with that being said, it's meant to be. It's just meant to be. And I've been trying to say, well, we'll do this and do that. We'll try to do this and try to do that and that and that. But no matter which way I turn, it's just meant to be. It's meant to be for us to be business to business. There's no way around this. Like literally, we are making money. I'm walking into stores and showing the technology, and we're getting orders just like that. Right now, I'm getting a motorized projection screen set up for one business. We're doing fixed screens for another business. So it's in that direction. It's going in that direction, and I think this is the Lord telling me where I need to be at. So I wanted to do a whole gaming thing at the end of the day, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. I mean, if I don't know, tell you the truth honestly, if we're going to be working with stores involving gaming technology, then yeah, that'd be that right there. But I don't see customer base in there at all, period. I just don't see it. Plus, on top of that, we got a new location where we're going to be working at now. I am so glad I didn't buy furniture. I remember moving stuff up in here and how hard it was to basically get it up here. Well, it wasn't hard. I just had a lot of stuff with me. Well, not too much stuff. I just bought what I need and put the rest in storage. But I'm glad I didn't buy any furniture because I don't want to be carrying that out. The desk is not mine, by the way, so I don't have to worry about carrying that out. So we got a nice facility to work at. It's a very good size. It's going to give me plenty of breathing room to be able to build screens and to be able to work in a different way. It has an office in it, so it's pretty nice. There's an office in there up on the top floor. I have access to that, and I have access to the entire work area down below. So one of the guys who I'm actually doing some work for, I explained to him that we need a workplace really bad, and he was like, oh, I got something for you, but if you could do something for me. So basically we'll install some screens into a couple of his stores to get this building. And hey, I'll technically do it because the place is real nice. It works out fine for us. I'm just glad I didn't bring any furniture with me. Like I said, everything we have in here just comes down real quick, box it up. I think I'm going to bring in a carpet cleaning crew because I've been here for a bit to clean up the carpet and everything. But other than that, that's it. Are we going to show this location off? Oh, heck no. Do you see the crap that we went through here in this location with that other nut job and the other one who decided to carry on and act up and just, they don't have no boundaries at all. They don't believe in treating anybody with any kind of respect. So, as I said before, as in Mr. Williams' cases, Mr. Williams and all his mail is right now with the Allentown Police Department. Pretty soon to go to the detectives unit. From the detectives unit, they're going to basically send out whatever. I got to meet up with them tomorrow. They're going to send out whatever they have to over to Baldwin. Not Baldwin, that's his section. Baltimore Police Department. Now, once they receive the packet from them, that's why they're scanning everything, all the documents, everything we gave them, to see if there's enough evidence. There is more than enough evidence. Literally, the United States Postal Service sent us a letter and said there was enough evidence to open up a case. So, with that being said, yeah, that's definitely going to pass by them at the end of the day. A guy just came back shaking his head like, man, I can't believe you guys got this kind of crazy. Yeah, we did. We did from this individual. So, I'm pressing charges, definitely, and they'll start the process of arresting him. And as for the other one, well, I've already got him taken care of. I'm going to be contacting Homeland Security in his neighborhood, his neck of the woods. Also, we have it up here filed, and explain the situation, how we're receiving an email from this guy bragging about how he can't be found and how he can't be caught because, if you don't have paperwork, all this stuff in other people's names and da-da-da-da. So basically, I'm giving it to them because let them take care of it, let them handle it at the end of the day. And then as for the rest of them, we'll get it all taken care of. But I'm not going to be online for that because I got other things to do. I'm definitely going to have somebody else take care of it for us. So we got a new building. We are working on next. We're going to be skipping YouTube for a lot of videos because, again, we put videos here and they really should be on the website. That's where I got lazy at. I was supposed to put the videos here, put them to the website. Put them here, put them to the website. But lately, I've been basically just leaving them here and not connecting them to the website, which that's where they should have been at. And again, I don't want a lot of people knowing what we're working on, stuff like that. Like I said, I want to keep it private between business to business. So the best way to do that and just skip YouTube altogether is just basically download everything directly to the website. And the website, for the people that do too much, you can't go in there and just access the videos. You only have access to the old stuff. The new stuff is set up for companies for a private business setup where companies can interlock and deal business with each other. That's where those videos go to. As a matter of fact, these 6 businesses I'm working with, they work together. They actually do little things here and there. You know, somebody may hook somebody with that, hook someone with that. I like that kind of business. We hook you up with something, we make sure you get orders. Stuff like that. I like that kind of stuff. So I like that kind of business connection, and we have basically work to help each other out. So that's the direction I'm going at. So basically, we don't need YouTube. YouTube was designed to be a marketing campaign for our products. It's much more affordable than paying. Oh, we can put a catchy title on this. It was much more affordable than basically paying for an ad service or basically some kind of Google program system to allow us to be. I'm reading it. I'm looking through this whole thing right here. This new program upgrading the website. I need to give me a blank page. Let me copy this real quick. Oh, that my mind right now is on this right here. I'm upgrading our website. Because I still have people going in to access the website, and still they're going to see this site, but they're going to be going straight over to the B2B area right there. All right, I'm going to take this out. So let me take you out. Okay. We didn't want all that. I don't know where you came from. Yeah, that's our technology right there. That stuff shows up everywhere. Oh, yeah, that's our technology right there. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, because we tweaked that search engine. We got that thing fixed. We had to go in. So our stuff is basically breaching out. Oh, okay, cool. That is awesome. All right, let me see. Sorry, I've got to get this. Right now, my brain is locked on this. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to edit text. Right, I'm editing text. It's not giving me what I want. I'm editing text. There we go. How come that wouldn't work? All right, take that out. Take that out. Take this out. First section layout. Is this a section? This is a section, right? That section. That section. I don't want to add a section. Oh, okay, so I see what we're doing. Yeah, but doesn't it add a section on top of a section? It does add a section on top of a section. Oh, that's so confusing. Well, to put a section up a section down, how come we can't change out, we can't manipulate, explore a section layout? We can't go to that at all. Quick at it. We're getting quick at it. So I'm quick at it. I wanted to change that. I would change the background to what I want. What if I wanted to change out the section to what I want? What if I wanted to do a different section in there? Completely different section. I should have that ability to do so. Alright, change the background. I want to be to change the entire, I want a whole section here to be changed. What do we have here? Alright, then give me a whole section to change out. Alright, I can see right now you're going to be a bit of a highlight for me. That's a Homeland Security thing. But we get into that later on today. Taking this out. So as I said before, we don't use YouTube for views. Not for views. YouTube was designed as advertising for our company. That's what we use it for. Digital business cards. That's pretty much it. So basically, I am going to be getting off YouTube because, as I said before, we're not going to do any videos inside of the new setup. Absolutely not. You know, we're already blessed to be to have locations we can go to now and show off the technology. And then with AdTech having the ability to go anywhere it wants to go, I'm doing most of those demonstrations out in the park. So I'm definitely going to be doing that right there. All right, let me see. Let's go back to this. I'm curious. I'm not trying to embed code. I want to get the layers. I'd rather just go rebuild the whole website, rebuild the whole front page. Do we need this? Let me say for a minute. Do we need, so if I take this out, so if I delete this section right here, what do we got? We delete this section, okay? Got this section here, this between here and here. So I'm gonna take this, our orange over here. Take this. There. Rebuild the whole page. Wix, the website. Can you rebuild an entire page? right, so if we go to where are you? I just saw you. AI tools. I'm going to bring you down here. What if I just wipe out the entire marketplace? We're going to put the whole thing back in again. Alright, let's see. This header is too far out. So I changed it. Background strip, background strip, background strip. I need to just fix it. Add the card button. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. I have to make my site a lot more user-friendly for people I'm going to be doing business with. Especially if my site's going to be on my business card, I need to look more. I'm not doing any more videos after this. This is definitely going to be. I try to do it on a good note, so that way we can try to end it all on a good note. That's what I'm doing. But I'm on here getting something done. Go to Google Ads. We're already set up for Google Ads. Suggestion for you. I earn $800 in credit. Oh, cool. You can get that, no problem. I am going to take. I don't know why we even have a site member. This is going to be wiped out completely. We don't need this. Yeah, we're definitely going to wipe this out. We don't use this. I have no idea why. If people are becoming members, a member of what? No, we're gonna wipe this out. We don't need this. We do need the inbox report because we have people contact us on there. We definitely need that. No, we don't need this. I'm gonna get into email marketing. So they just change it? Ah, that's interesting. So it did change. That is center right there. Center. Center was just there for a minute. I just moved to south. Center. So roughly around, I have to give a notice, but I want to get into the place as fast as possible because I want to change all our offline information to the new setup. Like I said, we're going to be doing that online. No. Because again, we have people who don't know how to act right online. Oh my God, it's technology. The question is, below you. This is below you. Let's go forward on that one. Change back on the side. Oh, that's what scroll saying. Oh, no, this is a nightmare. Stay away from that. Let's see here. Scroll. Click at it. Navigate menu. Gaming website. No. That's not going to be needed anymore. Let's remove that one. Let me see. We don't need those anymore. The Girl Gamer. Really? Can we just go a little farther up? Let's get that access there, please. Oh, just not going to make this easy for me. What is the deal with the menu not going up? Let me see. Let's try again. Marketplace. Real hyphen menu. What's this one? It's exclusive members. We need that one. This is hyphen memory. This has to be here. Nope. Play nice. Maybe the lock in. Alright, let me see. That does not need to be anymore. Hyphen menu. Go gamer. Hyphen menu. So what we have now is back versus back test. Happy customer. Gaming sites taken off. Buy here now. Marketplace buy here now. What's new? What's that required since we're not going to be doing anything new? Hyphen menu. So locked up. Some members. Okay, say happy customers. Shipping about us. Right, that's perfect. We don't need those. Not necessary now. Hey, technically we only need marketplace. Everything's done with invoice now. Every single one of the orders off online is all invoice. We had one come through that's actually to the site. But technically we don't need the site. Oh yes. And that cleans it up better. Oh, we broke this up, didn't we? We did break it up. We don't need us on here. This is just too much. Let's take this out and change it. Let's change the whole thing. What's this right here? Take that out. Take it out. Take it out. There, right there. Take it out. Two, take that out. And this one's out, right? Alright. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Move it back on. Back on. Where are you? Come on. Pop up. There we go. We need a black. What's that front? That front has it too. There's a background light. Check the back. Right, that has to go. That's way too much. Let's see. We don't have dividers in there. We should have dividers in there. Dividers should definitely be in there. Oopsie, don't hit that button. I'm gonna push that button. All right, gimme. Here we go. Let me delete you. I'll put dividers in later on. Let me see. Marketplace, text. All right, I had to go pick up a new desk. This one stays here. A new desk. I'm gonna build my desk. I'm gonna buy my desk. I haven't decided yet. Now our trolls will sit there. We don't care. We won't be on YouTube anymore, so we just don't care. We're not gonna be on YouTube. What do we care? We're not gonna hear any of the crap you guys are sitting there crying about. I got stuff to do. My server activates pretty soon. I can upload all my stuff directly to all my websites. All the websites are marked private, so basically for business-to-business networking only. Pretty soon we're going to incorporate an encryption VR into it. So basically we can do the same thing like Metaverse. Well, not on their level, because they're way up there. But it's enough for us to all connect to VR without basically traveling overseas. I have business contacts overseas, so they can actually link up to our system over here. Yeah, we got a whole network we're building. Yep. Because we got options. I explained to y'all we got options. We can go anywhere we want with that technology. Yeah. Sitting there in these dark environments and y'all can't read, and we can read with lights on at $60. Y'all got to be in the dark. Well, that's it. By the time it takes someone to catch up to this, it'll take years. I'll probably be dead and off the earth by now. Let me see. Welcome to our amazing marketplace. Is there a welcome on there? I can actually enter. I'm tired of doing these text things. Definitely want to do something different. Do we have a welcome page? Oh, we do have a welcome page. We'd have to hit the mess with this. We're done with like tampering with that. I definitely want to change. What is the point? Maybe we'll have somebody direct somebody to buy something from there. We'll do it that way. They can buy directly off the website if they want. All right, we'll take this one to the side. We'll take our email. Come here. Get over here. Why is your page so freaking massive? Oh, you got another piece coming to you, don't you? Oh, you do. All right, no wonder. You don't exactly flow with it, do you? Oh, we got to put an update on the other YouTube channel that we're going to be going B2B. We're going to be off. We're working on other projects. We don't need this anymore. It's for YouTube. We don't use it anymore. Not necessary. Now, we've seen some people on the inquiries asking about the Apex Gamer. I can't tell you much. We have it on the website. If you want it, buy. If you don't, it's up to you. Like I said, by July, we're going to be cutting it off from all customer base. We're doing it with companies only. So And they got access to it now. Sooner or later, you won't have access to it anymore because, again, we want to connect business to business. It's the direction we're definitely going. I wanted to build this whole gaming new website with community and all that, but it's just not. We're pushing toward business to business. It's just where we're going. No matter how I change it or try to do it this way or that way, we're still going in that direction no matter what. It's just meant to be for us to be there. Why are you not? You're just stuck with this thing right here together. Well, I can just take you all out. It's not a problem. Just delete you. That's all. Let me see. I can expand you to here. So we're not really going to, after July, we're going to just basically change everything out. And right now we're doing everything by invoices right now. So that pretty much will eliminate all overseas shipping because we won't be doing it on that level anymore. All right, this is you here, and there. Shipping for right now. Oh, right, you don't come with us. You have to do that a different way. Here you go. Okay. I'm thinking about it. I think I might just drop in the entire website and just build a whole brand new one from scratch. So it just feels so cluttered to me. It just feels so extra cluttered. Alright, this right here, and this is down here for this one here. And that's free worldwide shipping. Okay. No, we can do it. We can be on the same basis when it's going to be on that one. Free worldwide shipping. Where are you going to? For shipping. Free worldwide shipping. Mail. Now, I know you guys are probably curious where the new place is going to be at. Don't worry about it. Worry about what's sitting on your channel right now watching you. That's what you worry about. We're not going to YouTube anymore. These guys will break rules left and right. They have to. Worry about what's sitting on your channel watching you. That's what you need to worry about. And if you think it doesn't exist, you'll find out. Do something stupid. See what happens. So all you got to do is just do something dumb. That's all you have to do. And you'll figure it out. You'll see what happens to you. Because I guarantee you, you're going to get a letter to your address telling you you're being sued by my company for basically slander, defamation, or whatever dumb stuff you do at the end of the day. You're definitely going to get hit with it. So soon, we're going ghost, which means I'll be doing business offline only. You won't know where my warehouse is going to be at. You won't know what we're doing because the YouTube videos won't be popping anymore. We're going to be doing it in a different way. But I'm going to know where you're at all the time. I'm going to hire some people to monitor your accounts. And if you say anything comes up, you'll get a letter to your front door from my company and my attorneys explaining you just got sued. How do you like them apples? We had all this planned. We are basically testing the waters, as I said before, to make sure that we can see how the technology would react out here. And it reacted quite well. And because it acted quite well here, we can basically cut loose and free ourselves from, man, what does that kind of remind me if I use it in metaphor? Metaphor is more like if your train is carrying 16 carts, and each cart is YouTube and da-da-da-da-da. And we have to carry this load. We have to carry this load in order to make it from A to B. But now, since our new adventure, we have disconnected. Now our train's more lighter, it's faster. It feels so much newer that we have all that clutter disconnected. There you go. That's the best way I can put it in metaphor. The best way I can do it. We just feel we feel free. Absolutely free from it all. But the fact that if the naysayers, and we hope you do get comfortable, and we hope you start doing dumb stuff, I do, because I plan to get paid off of you, and you will do dumb stuff, because that's pretty much what you do. We'll continue to sue you and take you to court. Unfortunately for the other one, he's not going to make it to court for the Apex because he may be picked up by then. Because again, he sent us a very interesting email. In that email, he stated, bragging about that he cannot be found under any circumstances because he doesn't have any paperwork, doesn't exist in the U.S. You just called to exactly what we said you were. So that's going to come back to bite you in the face. Let's see. That pride. At the end of the day, of always trying to be the big man, caused your downfall and your demise a lot faster than where it was going. That's what caused it. Ooh, this is hot. I like this. Interesting. Hey, anytime you're ready to release this, let me know. Thank you. Jeez. Let me see. Come. That's 1, 2. That's 1. Amazing marketplace. No. Technically, what can you do? Complain to YouTube? You don't even know who they are. Complain to me? I won't be here. We're hoping that you take it as a joke and think they're fake. But, you know, you'll do something stupid. That's your nature. I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Some of you already are in trouble after Monday. Some of you are in deep trouble because of the day. Williams, you can pay me $1 million to be in your shoes right now. $1 million? No, you could not pay me enough money to be in your shoes right now. You're going to jail a lot faster than we thought. I am so happy that that police officer came over and took interest in what we need to say. And right now, when I call them, because we're going to need, after they get them scanned into the system, we're going to need that back. So, when I call them, they must have all seen that giant package of mail we brought in. Because the other officer said, and I never gave it to her, she said, oh, that big package of mail? I said, yeah, that mess. So they all seen your pictures, your naked pictures, and your colorful mail. Yeah, it's not going to go well for you. So, just so you know, that's another open investigation. And those considered to be terroristic threats. So, just so you know, that anyone who emailed or contacted the office, you're in a lot of trouble right now. That was a very stupid thing to do. We'll let them know that Mr. Williams did not act alone. That there were other individuals involved in working with Mr. Williams, who sent mail here. McAfee and PC King and a couple others. So, if you think for a minute that Williams is going to take the whole hit for this, he's not. We'll let them know once the investigators start to open up the case, start doing a thorough investigation. We'll let them know that other people were involved. Your names will be added in. We already know who you are and what you did. And if it has to go, play stupid games, wins very stupid prizes. Very big mistake. So, I'll let them know that not only is Mr. Williams involved, Derek Franklin Williams III involved, but there are other individuals involved too, as in Jamie Fernando Gonzalez is involved, and so the individuals that were sending mail here are also involved. Tomorrow we'll get up and get the incident report from them, and then contact the United States Postal Service for them and FBI, because again, that's involved in FBI when you're doing that type of email threats and harassment. I requested that all email from each individual be directed back to me, which will be directed to Allentown Police Department and FBI. If you did send an email here, you're going to jail. You're stupid. You're so stupid. What do you think we're going to find out? You're so stupid. So I'll be going from here. My new setup. You are in a lot of trouble. That was the dumbest thing you could have done. Open investigation, gentlemen. Because you went down the wrong pipe. Open investigation now. And Mr. Williams has started the whole path because we are able to go in and submit all that mail to the police. I got more stuff to submit to on top of that. Text messages went in, and man, went down the wrong pipe. Text messages went in, emails went in that we received from him, all types of stuff was in that bag that we sent over. But we'll let them know that there are other individuals involved that were attacking the building. So, as I said before, all emails are forwarded to us to be forwarded to Allentown Police Department. That was a very dumb thing to do. And now we have an open investigation with investigators on the case from Allentown because it's a very serious issue what's going on involving the mail that was coming here by the post office inspectors. Yeah, these guys are going to work together. You guys do dumb stuff today. And then you wonder why. You want to cry and whine on YouTube about how, you know, you don't, excuse me, you don't want to go to jail. Man, what the freak was in that cookie? Well, it's not choking on anything. It's just basically irritating my throat. That's where mainly the coughing comes in. If I was choking, I wouldn't still be talking. That's that cookie irritating my throat. Man. All right. All right, so this is basically about it. But just to let you know that we gathered some information. And, yeah, a few more names will be added in to the investigation of Mr. Williams. You'll be added into this mess also, too. Again, like I said, I can't express enough. Excuse me. Stop doing dumb stuff. As for Mr. Williams, I'm pressing charges, by the way. Of course I am. And I am going to see your building. I'm going to put the welcome sign a little bit bigger. Change over there. Yeah, it might make a difference. I think it looks pretty nice. We'll keep it this way. I didn't want all that much one moving around in there. There we go. That keeps it short and sweet, nice and clean. I'm going to clean this up too on top of that. This text is too bold. Let me see. Settings. Yeah, we black suit edition. Let's see. Here we go. Layout. Oops. Layout. Jeez, get out of the way. Move. Layout. Product info. What's that already? No. That's right there. That's too bold. I gotta bring that down some. Price. Yeah. New. Let's see. Text for your order. Out of stock. Oh, no. You need to put out of stock on there. Out. Now, for someone's asking why all the rest, it's not. It hasn't been. Anything you see on here out of stock, it hasn't been developed yet. It's in the process of research and development. That's why it's out of stock. If it's not out of stock, but that doesn't make a difference here or there. Like I said, we're going to be moving away from customer base anyway, but that's the reason why. Let me see. Out of stock. Text. Stock. Okay, almost 1 o'clock. All right, let me see. Have a car. Whatever else. That's text. Product image, product grid, product info. Should be in product info right there. Okay. Product info, pricing layout, side by side. Are we do it this way? I'll take this way. Here, here, or here. Okay, text. Text is right there. It should be in text. Add to cart. Browse. Add to cart. Load more. No, because you're not there. You're definitely not there at all. Period. You're not in design. So go to ribbon. Let me see. Ribbons here. That's ribbon. Corner of ribbons, okay. Alright, so if I do design, product info. Ah, there you are. You were right there the whole time. Look, I'm clicking on you, not even popping up. Let me see, customize. Text for product info. Can we bring it down to, alright, George. No, you're in there. You're in there. I just saw you. George. George. I didn't see it. There you go, George. Take the vote off. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay, cooking with fire. Perfect. That's what I needed. No, you're good. That's exactly what I needed. That changes all of them. Alright, what do we have here? We should have another one here in white. 2 in white. That's what you are. Alright, I need to change it out to George. George. Just sway, George, just sway. George, take the boat out. There we go, perfect. Got rid of that mess. It's driving me nuts. Perfect. Yeah, that's done. That's back to normal. Okay. Right, everything's nice and clean. Sun is right in the middle. Perfect. So, Fernando, you think I'm playing, right? No. I got an ICE unit in your neighborhood. I just found one. Yes, there's actually about 8 hours ago. A friend of mine directed me where to go. They'll be getting your email and all your information. I'm getting rid of you. We're not, I don't care about the courts anymore. I'm going to go directly to them. Even if I have to send a representative to California right directly to their office to point your direction where you're at. And I have contacts in California that are going to go to that unit and report you and have a unit go to your front door. Because you've done more than break the law down here. And you can go scream on your channel about racism, about this, that, and the other, because it has nothing to do with racism. You're a criminal. That's what you are. Undocumented criminal. And you're leaving. Even if that to have people that I know in California go down to that unit with your paperwork to redirect them to your address. You're leaving. I'm going to make sure that FBI knows tomorrow about that email, and Homeland Security. We already got with the Allentown Police Department. Your files are over there right now going through, they're going through their stuff. They're saying they're going through your stuff too. I put your stuff in there too, also in the bag. And Mr. Williams, it is over for you. When I went to call in to get the incident report, and all I had to say, yeah, the large bag, they all know about your large bag now. They all know about your half-naked pictures and all that stuff. Yeah, you're going to get a warrant for your arrest. I'm pressing charges. And as I said before, anyone who contacted the building, just so you know, all emails to be forwarded to me, back to them. They want every piece of evidence and all information so they can start the investigation. Your IP addresses are about to get traced, and not by a private investigator, by investigators of the law. So if you did send anything through here, you're going to jail, so you know that. Can't back out of this one now, did you? Nope. I told you, there's ways we can handle this. We can take this to court. I can go directly to the source and get you taken care of. All right, so I got to be down tomorrow. Go with them. Get a chance to talk to one of the detectives. We're going to be on the case. Get the information from him, all his information. Go contact the post office inspectors. Let them know we now have Allentown investigators involved and open the case on people who made threats toward the building. You guys aren't that smart, I swear. You can't be that stupid. You know, I was sitting there having a conversation about a cop over at police officer talking to about the digital age. How easy it is to find people today. There's no place you can really hide today. With all this digital technology, you just leave footprints everywhere. He was telling me a very interesting story about how he was buying a wedding ring for his wife. And literally this search engine told, because him and his wife accounts are joined. So he's looking for a wedding ring, and all of a sudden wedding rings pop up on her end. And she's thinking that, oh, he's going to propose to me. But it would have been a nice secret at the end of the day, but you can't do that, because the minute you go look for something, it takes your information, and basically, thank God I'm not connecting anybody, it takes your information, and it basically shows it right back to you. I'm looking for business cards. I got 20, 30 different advertisements right now on my account for business cards. So if you can be tracked that quick by a system that can track your whereabouts, what you buy, what you shop for, what you spend, how much you spend, how easy it is for the detectives unit to find your IP address. So you're going to jail. You are now part of Mr. Williams' nightmare. That was real stupid. And meanwhile, we'll be in a new warehouse, new place, new setup, doing business off here, off YouTube. We're going to be at someplace else. But you, on the other hand, are going to have an investigation open on you, and you're going to have police officers coming to your front door to arrest you. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing you might want to invest in. You might want to invest in some rope on a soap. You're going to need it. They still make it. Let me see. Gee whiz Louise. dumbest people I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm literally, if I ever get a review of my company, like, no, you understand. I have met the most dumbest human beings on the face of the planet. I'll be sitting on a tell you get this. These people literally went on a open IP address and attacked businesses and thought they were going to get away with it. Chances are they're probably somebody's girlfriend right now. You're going to become someone's girlfriend. You are. That's what's going to happen to you. You're going to put your high heel shoes on you, lipstick on you, and everything. But pony pigtails, you better hope you don't got long hair when you go in there. They like them with long hair. Yep, you're going in. Mr. Williams' case is a very serious case. He has several major agencies involved. If we throw your hat in the ring with his stuff, you're in a lot of trouble. So they're asking us what parties are involved, how many people are involved. McAfee, you sent stuff here, didn't you? You're involved in this mess. PC King, you sent stuff here. You're involved in this mess. And I know 6 other people who have sent stuff here. You sent emails here. You contacted people here in the building. That's why they're taking it very seriously now. So, if I were you, I would probably learn some fighting skills. If you don't, I'm going to tell you like it is. You're going to get raped in prison. It's definitely going to happen to you. Now, some of you, I've been to your accounts. You are not built for that place. But you're going. Oh, by the way, when they dig up the rest of you guys, we'll be suing you, by the way. So, that's just stupid. Living in the digital age. Dumbest people on the face of the planet. Cell phones track your information. Voice recognition software, face recognition software. Everything's traced. Everything. Even Mr. Fernando, who thinks for some reason he can't be found. We found you. The processor came to your front door. We were able to find you. So if we would find you, and the processor can find you, guess who else can find you? Homeland Security can find you also. And since you made it a challenge at the end of the day that no one can find you, I think they can. I think they can. We'll be reaching out tomorrow to the main office down there. And like I said, if I have to, Fernando, I will make a phone call. I have people who live in California. And I will make sure I email them everything over, and they can go right down to the office themselves. They can contact and reach out to me, and we'll point right to your apartment. Next time you want to make terroristic threats at the end of the day and send emails to people at the day, oh, you don't have any paperwork, you can't catch me, other words, I can do what I want to do. Yeah, all right, challenge accepted. Our friends in California. You'd have been better off in the American prison system, trust me. Not with them. But since you want to carry on, you give us no choice. Mind you, Fernando, you force the hand, that's what you do. We try to give you options, you don't take options. When I'm reading on the reviews here, it's not a good place to go. Right, you forced it. So, if they don't basically make contact, my friend will make contact to the building, and he will basically go there and represent of my company, explain to them that you have been attacking American companies, you've been attacking American citizens, you've been doing all types of counterfeiting, the whole 9 yards. All the evidence is there, and he'll point it right to your address. And you can deal with that when it gets there. And if you get online and you sit there and say at the end of the day, well, I didn't do anything, yeah, please, give me a break. Oh, it's all about racism? No, Jamie, you're a criminal. You went out and committed a bunch of crimes. That's what you did. And then you bragged about at the end of the day that you couldn't be found because you're not a citizen, you don't have any paperwork, and all your stuff is under someone else's name. Good luck suing me. So you're saying to me that I can touch your copyrights, government copyrights, do whatever I want to do with them. You can't do anything about them. I can threaten your family. You can't do anything about it. I can even basically dox your address and have people come to your address to harm you and your family, or bring pedophiles that I work with and allow them to attack people's homes with half-naked pictures of themselves. Oh, the police are definitely disgusted by that one. And I can do whatever I want to do. Well, I take that challenge, Fernando. And like I said, if they don't reach you fast enough, I got people that will go to their office personally and give them the documents and point right to your address to go pick you up. Challenge accepted. You're not going to come to this country and threaten people at the end of the day. You're not going to come to this country and carry on the way you've been acting up. You're not going to have it. You call it racist all you want. I dare you tell anybody in there that's locked in with you that, hey, yeah, it's racist at the end of the day because, what did you do to get in here? It's in your chart. And you can't lie about it. It'll be in your paperwork. I basically committed crimes and made threats and made a statement that they couldn't find me. They're going to look at you and start laughing like, well, you belong in here, don't you? Gee, it's like somebody saying, I don't belong in here. The only thing I did was just rob a bank and shoot 3 people. That's it. I ain't do really anything to be in here. Let me get back to this right here. Now, Fernando, you can have the video removed. I don't care. But I can tell you one thing. 2 things are going to happen when I make that phone call tomorrow. I'm going to reach out to them and send them directly the email, or my friend in California right now will go over to that building. You snitched on yourself. I tell you, this guy is basically the king of self-snitching. Literally confess this. I showed that to so many people at the end of the day. They were like, wow. Like, he just really came out there and just said it. I said, yeah, he just came out there and just said it. So you call me racist because we call ICE because you were committing crimes in the United States, which that's supposed to be their job, to remove people out of the country that commit crimes, which we know they do more than that. They do too much. But anyway, so you feel that what you're doing is not against the law. That's what you said, right? That's what you think, right? I noticed you didn't mention that in the email at all, period. About counterfeiting and doing all that stuff. You think that's you can do that. And the copyrights, you feel that the copyrights aren't real. Or you're going to find out how real they are when you're in front of, well, you want to make it to a judge. But you think that what you do, you're allowed to do anything you want. And if anyone says it is, oh, everybody's considered to be racist. At one point, you claimed to be a citizen. 1 minute, you said you're not a citizen. You got the video removed, which we knew we were going to do anyway, remove the video, because you're trying to keep it a secret. Jamie, that's not going to keep it a secret. You post it everywhere. I have posted that information everywhere. And now, when we get a chance to contact that branch, which is the one we need to reach in your neck of the woods, I'm going to let them know and direct them to you. And a friend of mine, a couple of people, will go down with your information to direct it where you're at. So, you can sit there and say at the end of the day, oh, I'm innocent. No, you're not. You're not innocent at all, period. You're not innocent, period. Your police report's in there. Everything, incident report, all that's in there. But they can touch base back down here, and they'll explain to them like, yeah, everything you did, there's evidence scanned into the system showing you committed these crimes. So, how untouchable do you think you are right now? Not realizing that I was going to take it over to them. 1 minute I'm a citizen, 1 minute I'm not a citizen. 1 minute I'm a citizen, 1 minute I'm not a citizen. I told you, Fernando, it's not about money, it's about time. I told you that. To sue you was to get you here. So we begin the process to prosecute you here. Now, since you did what you did, now we're going to make this personal. I'm going to basically go straight to the source now with your letter and get it taken care of. We literally have a confession from you with an email that's locked to your accounts stating that you do not have documents You are not basically legal here to be here in the country. And you said that, hey, I can do pretty much whatever I want, which you said. Catch me if I can. All my paperwork, everything I have is in stuff. Not paperwork, all my stuff is in other people's name. I have no papers. Oh, by the way, I'll make sure they have the license plate and the dealership where you bought the vehicle from, including your LLC, all your information from there, your YouTube channel, Facebook channel, everything. So if you close everything down, it won't help you. You can't leave the unit. That's virtually impossible. You go out there, you're going to get pinched. They're going to find you. You go to a family member's address, they will go there, and you don't want that. It's like watching somebody with a lit fuse behind them and carrying a keg of TNT. Your time is over, man. Your fuse is extremely short now. We don't even care about right now about bringing you over here to justice. I'm going straight to the source. You gave me a very, 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 very dumb thing at the end of the day. You gave me a confession of what you really are. And I'm going to use that confession against you. Contact Homeland Security. We have enough charges over here filed against you about committing these crimes. So I'm going to make sure a lot of people know tomorrow about you. And I'll be reaching out to the FBI too about this whole letter you sent to us telling us that, you don't have paperwork. All that for what, Fernando? Soon I'm going to be in a nice big warehouse, conducting a whole new business offline, making a ton of money, and you, on the other hand, are about to get hunted. The rest of you are going to jail. Right now, I'm not your biggest issue, but your biggest issue is the fact that whose names are in that black bag that was sent over to the police. I made it known that the individual, Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, is very good friends of Williams. Him and Williams are very good friends. And that Williams put him up to this nonsense. Actually, sorry, Fernando put him up to this nonsense. But not only that, there are other people involved, YouTubers, that were involved in this all attacking my company and friends and family. So your YouTube address, your names and stuff have been added in that bag. There's a list in there, and your names are on it. I just got finished talking to an officer there about tracking IP addresses, how easy it is to find people today. The truth. So, your nightmare and just started, actually, 5 hours ago, or maybe 8 hours ago, it started. And they know about the bag. Like I said, when I went to call in to make sure, I can get the bag back, I got to bring some people to court on that nonsense. I'm suing your building, by the way. I had to get the bag back. They said, oh, the big black bag that came in here? Yeah, they're scanning it right now. So they all seen them dirty, nasty pictures of you, Williams. Police officers saw your dirty, nasty pictures. Also let them know that you've been using other people's addresses without permission. So once I touch base over here again with the post office inspectors, I'll let them know that we have new reports on you and individuals that are involved. You guys make it easy. You make it so easy. Why do you think that you're going to get away with anything? Let me explain something to you. Everything you do, we get. Every piece of mail, every email, text mail, we have all that. You keep sending us more evidence to lock you farther behind bars. You don't get away with anything. I keep telling you that. You're just giving us more evidence to prosecute you. That's all you're doing. I'm going to taco straight leave. That's all you're doing. All those letters that Mr. Williams sent out all over the neighborhood, I got every single one of them. All them letters that McAfee sent out, I got nobody threw anything away. You probably were hoping someone would get it, throw it away, and never get back to us. Everything gets back to us. Even the new stuff you do gets back to us. And that's when we turn around and we use it against you to prosecute you and throw you in jail. When I made the comment about you're going to get raped in jail, you are. Some of you are going to be raped. Some of you are going to be passed around. This is a real thing that goes on in the prison system. Some of you don't know the rules and regulations of the system, and you're probably going to eat something off your bed you shouldn't eat. You're going to owe somebody something. Or someone's just going to walk up to you and say you owe them money, because that happens a lot. People will walk up to you and say, hey, you owe me $15. You're like, what's for you my $15? That's where you're going to have to throw some punches. But some of you are cowards, and you can't throw punches because you're afraid of getting hit back. Or if you don't, you're going to become property of everybody else. So like the guy said, he said, you're going to have to find yourself a man, somebody to protect you. Because if you don't, then you're going to be open game to everybody. That's the world you're about to enter. That's the world you're about to be in for a very long time. You got so many people who go through the system, and when they get out, they tell you at the end of the day, you don't want to go in there. You really don't want to go in there. And you dum-dums go in, do the dumbest stuff to get sent in. Well, I couldn't even tell you half the stuff that's going to happen to you while you're in there. I'll tell you one thing, if you do make it home, you won't look the same, and you won't be the same person anymore. And so what about you, Mr. Bird? I got family on the other side. You know, the one he talked about the other day? They got heavy, heavy, heavy ties. I'm going to tell you what kind of ties they got. But that's one of the things you have to be checked on. When you're going to check in, you want to make sure. I don't have any tattoos on me at all, period. But I got family with heavy ties. So I got some connections. And they're very heavy connections. But as for you guys at the end of the day, y'all don't have connections at all. Williams don't got no connections either. Eggman riding around on a big old battery bike. Yeah, and he's always 7.5 naked here. He's fair game now. Those pictures are going to be scanned into the system. They're going to be on his paperwork. It's all going to be on his paperwork that he faked being a minister, and then he was sending. I told the officer he was sending naked pictures to my sister's house that has kids. So it's going to be in your paperwork. You got to file as a sex offender. You know what happens to sex offenders inside, right? They don't do well. Some of them, won't leave it at that. You already know what happens to them. That's why we call you a pedophile, because you are a pedophile. If we told you there were kids, first of all, you shouldn't be sending half-naked pictures of yourself on an open postcard anywhere. That's just disgusting. But the police have that now. But the fact that you knew when we told you there were kids there and you sent them anyway, that makes you a pedophile. And I made sure the officer knew that you sent, even the field officer, for inspector, that there were kids at that building, and you sent those pictures again, knowing after we told you the kids were there. That's the kind of people Jamie hangs around with, pedophiles. Hey, that's the reason why they gave you the name Mexican Trump. I'm telling you, tell me this guy isn't on point to be Mexican Trump. Yep. Gee whiz Louise. If you hang around with pedophiles, you know what they said the other day. And you sit there and say, well, you hang around, that's your buddy. And you mentioned he thinks very highly of you. He sent a lot of emails with your name embedded into it. So, you know, he thinks very highly of you. And if that being the case, that means you're friends with pedophiles. Let me see. Oh, that's good. That's perfect. I gotta go to certain, see what kind of screen they want. They want motorized, fixed frame, custom built. I'd rather do motorized. Motorized is done. Hook it up, paint it in, be finished, done. Now see, for me, your world is about to fall apart, and mine, on the other hand, is basically taking off. We got a new workspace. Oh, I cannot wait to set this place up. I know what I'm going to do already. I'm definitely going to do a little cyberpunk in there. It's huge. Definitely going to do a nice little cyberpunk in there. Taco's got a huge section for himself. Oh, man. Then we got to go hook up his stores. He wants windows. He wants the floors done. He wants some pretty cool stuff done. So I don't mind with that at all. I'm here with that. We got a little contract agreement we're going to be signing pretty soon with him, involving the new building and involving basically a work we're going to be doing with him. I got other places I have to walk through right now and check those places out for more demonstrations. I got another place I'm working on, a little restaurant. I'm setting them up right now with a huge screen. Yeah, we're making money offline now. We are doing really good. Better than online. Way better than online. So yeah. Then we have to deal with YouTube no more, that headache and bullcrap anymore. You're on YouTube. This is my last video. I had to do something on a good note because the other one came off kind of like, ugh. But I don't care to tell you the truth, honestly, I really don't. But anyway, just trying to clean it up, make it look nicer. But anyway, since we can upload all videos, and I did the test to the site, we're good. Now, for those who think at the end of the day, because you don't have a life, and we'll go to the site and try to figure out his videos. Yeah. Get a life. Anyway, those they go to private rooms for business to business. That's what they're set up for. That's what they're all set up for. You see all that code at the bottom? And encryption, coding, and all that stuff they're putting in there. Yeah, it's a very interesting program. You'll figure it out if you go near it. You'll find out what it does. But anyway, yeah, it's for special people for business to connect together, like a Boy Scouts club for men who have businesses, companies. You know what I mean? For them to connect together and work together. That's what it's for. And you people who make these phony screen paint products, you know, Jamie and whatever that network nonsense with, I guess network of nuts, you can pretty much call it. You got McAfee over there, and you got freaking the other guy, Rogers, over there, and then you got the other scammer at the end of the day, freaking Jamie. And what the freak was that supposed to be? That's supposed to be a business at the end of the day? Oh, you were going to jail for this dumb nonsense. Fernando's going to El Salvador. That's where you're about.